Hello everyone and welcome back to my final AFL Fantasy round review for the year. So this week, the final week of Fantasy Grand Final week, my team in typical fashion, shut the bed. I made some horrible trades, horrible decisions, and my team was made to pay the price. So as you can see, my score this week was 2,181. Probably well below par, probably like 70 to 100 points below par. And I dropped around 100 ranks, which is very disappointing. And I lost, I think, 7 out of my 8 grand finals. I had 10 leagues, made it to 8 grand finals, and lost 7 of them. So it was a terrible week for my team, and I'll, I guess, show you guys what happened. So just looking at my defense, you guys can probably already see that I made some really questionable decisions in my trades. I'll just go back to here. My trades show up. Oh, wait, not here. Wait, what? My trades. Okay, well, it doesn't seem like my trades are showing up. Well, my trades were Jack Sinclair to Mason Redmond, and then Lockie Neal to Darcy Parish. So the reason why I did that, well, first off, I wanted Parish because he had the matchup against Richmond, and last time he played Richmond, he scored 140, 146. So I thought he was a pretty safe 110 at least, and it just hasn't worked. It just didn't work. I don't know. He started on the bench and scored, I think he had 3 points halfway through the first quarter. He did junk a bit, which was nice to see, but in the end, he was just disappointing. Mason Redmond, he was on 3 points at quarter time, so it was tough watching that game, especially because I watched that first quarter. And Redmond started the game on the field. He did absolutely nothing, and then went to the bench for around 5 to 10 minutes. Came back on for the last 3 minutes and did nothing again. So he had one kick, which was a kick out, I'm pretty sure. So he didn't even earn the disposal. So that was yeah. Those are my 2 trade-ins. I don't want to talk about them anymore. Um, and yeah, I traded Sinclair out over Crisp because I just thought Chris would be able to outscore Sinclair, considering Sinclair was going to get tagged, and Chris was against Carlton, who have quite a weak midfield right now. It certainly looked that way initially because Chris started the game pretty well, but in typical fashion, I think he died in one of the not died, but his scoring died in one of the quarters, and ultimately ruined his score. And trading Lockie Neal out was also quite a terrible decision, considering I could have traded out Brayshaw, or I could have traded out both Crisp and Sinclair. But yeah, I could have traded out Marshall as well. But yeah, I traded Neal because I thought Harms was gonna tag him, and that didn't end up happening because of how bad Brisbane was. So Melbourne didn't see any point in doing that. Um, so I kept Brayshaw because I'm pretty sure McVeigh said that Perryman wasn't set to tag Brayshaw before the game in the pre-match interview, or press conference, and he did end up tagging him in the first half. So he had a pretty terrible first half, but made it up in the second half, which is good with a couple of goals. And that was probably it for my trades. So I basically got every single 50-50 decision wrong. I had Blitzovs in my team all the way until Segler was laid in. Thought he would affect Blitzovs, so I traded in Redmond instead, and I'll live to regret the decision. I also captained Cripps for a 95 as my captain. That was my lowest captain score for the entire season, and I just didn't think that would happen against Collingwood for Cripps. He had 0 marks. He got robbed a goal by the umpire because of an umpiring call, which would have boosted him to 107. But yeah, he just couldn't stop handballing it. Gave away a few costly free kicks as well. So, terrible captain choice. I probably should just stuck with Laird. Got scared by the matchup. And I also considered Dunkley as my captain, but I just thought stick with Cripps against Collingwood. Thought he was a guaranteed 115. So got that call wrong as well. And in terms of my entire team, I didn't watch Dawson's game, so I'm not sure why he scored badly. I'm pretty sure someone would have tagged him to this type of score. And obviously Steele was very good because Crouch was out this week, so I probably should have thought about that in relation to my captains, because Crouch out was always going to be good for Steele. So yeah, he doubled his score from last week. And McRae underwhelming once again. Mills, he was quite underwhelming as well against St Kilda. Marshall, well, we can't really blame him because of his role change, but I thought he still could have done a bit better. I think since he'd been playing ruck so much past few weeks, he forgot how to play forward. So he barely touched the ball. Darcy was also terrible. And Parker, Parker wasn't even tagged and he still played this badly. I don't know what happened to him. And Baz was tagged, so that's forgivable. So yeah, overall, it was a pretty terrible week for my team. Very bad way to finish off the season. Still ranked in the top 1k, which is okay, but would have liked to have done better and finished in the top 500. But some costly decisions in the last couple of weeks prevented that. But yeah, that's it for my team for this season. I'll probably move over to AFLW Fantasy now. I'll probably be releasing a video about that maybe later today or later tonight, and maybe tomorrow morning. I'm not sure, but definitely shifting my focus over to that and gonna forget about this Mason Redmond guy as fast as possible. So that's it for my AFL Fantasy round review series for the year. Hope you guys all enjoyed watching my content. If you did, make sure to subscribe and like the video, and I hope to see all of you guys next year.